calling you a radical. I'm going to put a stop to all this nonsense that's all over the internet, this propaganda machine. They're going to dump the water. As you know, Miles O'Brien, Ken Buesler, Blake Barrett at it again on PBS yesterday. I'm going to put an end to these. It's just lies, you know. Okay, let's start right here. Let's start right at the beginning. Let's go here to the beginning. So, Kevin Blanche, I'm doing this video in March. That's 14th. This is like the fourth video I've done. I've done every day about the Fukushima lies. You can watch it. Calling this out to D. The frogs have been us is they're lying. These are full blown up meltdowns. They're lying. They're lying. They're going to tell you 10, 12 years from now. Okay, so it's my favorite video I ever did. I've called this out in detail. The greatest PhD in history. Okay, now stay with me. I knew that they were meltdowns. Okay. So Ken Buesler's in that yesterday. Now let me show you this. This is important. August 15th, 2013. Cesium iodine tritium in Northwest Pacific waters, a comparison of the Fukushima impact with global fallout. Now I want you to look at the names that are on here. I've tried to contact them all. Ken Buesler. Okay, abstract. You can read along. So, KOK study, which I leaked this out long before even this, when it was happening. Someone leaked it to me and I put it on the internet. At the sample site, 40 kilometers from the coast. Now remember, this is 40 kilometers off the coast. This is in 2011. These samples were collected June of 2011. It says it right there. All three radioisotopes were analyzed. Now we can see they're analyzed for 134, 137, cesium 137. Comes from nothing but a nuclear fission event. Respectively at the sample site, 4 kilometers again. We analyzed. The Fukushima of the levels of these it's three samples. Three radioisotopes represent an increase above the global fallout background by factors. Now what does factors mean? Times. 1,000 times. 50 times. 3 times respectively. Now, I don't have to explain what the background levels are, do I? Bikini Atolls, open air tests, Arbama. We know what those levels are. We knew what they were March 10th, 2011. We know what they are. So they go in 40 kilometers. And now remember, this is June of 2011. Meltdowns happened in March. At the sample site, 40 kilometers from the ocean where the radioisotopes were analyzed, the Fukushima levels of these three isotopes represent an increase in the global background power levels of 1,000, 50, and 3 respectively. The water column data indicates that the transport of the Fukushima delivered radioisotopes down toward the depths of 300 meters down has already occurred. What more do you want? Oh, it gets better. Okay, let's go here. This came out in January of 2022. Radioactive rockfish caught near Fukushima nuclear plant 14 times the safe raised legal limits. That's the raised legal limits. So, January 26, 2022, contained 1,400 becquerels of radiation per kilogram per nation standards, 100 becquerels per gram over the safe limit. Okay? That's last year. Oh, okay, well, let's go this year. And they're going to release, remember? Fukushima fish with 180 times the legal limit of radiation cesium water releases fierce. 18,000 becquerels per kilogram of cesium 1% with the legal maximum limit 100 becquerels per. Again, that was in February of 2023. You can look at the dates. And then it's talking about, see, this is in April of 2023. 1,700 becquerels. 44 fish were caught. 100 becquerels. You can read it. I'll post the links. So we'll put an end to this nonsense. I mean, really, what more? So let's go back here to, it blows my mind what they're doing. Miles O'Brien here again, inside the Fukushima, chapter 12. You read this transcript? Well, oh my Lord. Well, it basically says everything that I said 12 years ago. Like going to the moon. I mean, I like how he calls it a labyrinth. I'll post all the links. You go through it. But this is, let's put an end to this lie and nonsense. Here we go again. That's the abstract. I mean, that's the conclusion. It was written in August 15th, 2013. I had it out there long before. Look at the names of the study. Look at the name of the study. At the sample site, about 40 kilometers from the coast. We know what 40 kilometers is, where all three radioisotopes were analyzed. The Fukushima impact on the level of these three radioisotopes was an increase above global fallout background by factors of 1,000, 50, and 3, respectively. The water column data indicates the transport of the Fukushima delivered radioisotopes downward to the depth of 300 meters has already occurred. What more do you want? It blows my mind. I mean, it's all there. Let's see, is his name on this? Let's see. Yesterday, Lake Barrett, Miles O'Brien. He's talking about the dump in the tank water. When you saw his name on that. Okay, let's go back here to, it's my favorite video. Saying they're lying. These are full-blown out meltdowns, which I did videos the day it happened, saying they're meltdowns, they're lying. And then everything, the tide pools collapse, all this, coincidence. Okay. Even Lake Barrett calls it the greatest nuclear disaster cleanup effort in history, multi-billions of years, 100 years. So put an end to the nonsense. Put an end. I'll post all the links. Stay tuned.